headlines today: local government elections hold in Lagos State. Bandits attack police headquarters in Kaduna State, injure 3 police officers. And on the foreign scene, over 800 receive fake vaccines in Uganda. Hello and welcome to Trust TV News Update. I'm Aisha Salihu. For more news, follow us on all of our social media platforms on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Lagos State residents are out to cast their ballots in 13,323 polling units across 57 local councils in the state to elect local government chairmen and councillors for a fresh 4-year term. 15 political parties were registered for the election according to the Lagos State Independent National Electoral Commission. The Electoral Commission said it may transmit the results of the election electronically on its robust and user-friendly website, despite still experiencing technical challenges less than 24 hours to voting. Still in Lagos State, a federal high court has sentenced 10 Nigerian pirates to 7 years imprisonment each for hijacking a Chinese fishing vessel. They were arraigned by the Office of the Attorney General of the Federation on July 13, 2020, on a 4-count charge bordering on hijacking of the vessel in international waters off the coast of Côte d'Ivoire. Delivering judgment, Justice Ayokunle Faji said the prosecution proved its case beyond reasonable doubt that the pirates did hijack the vessel belonging to Hainan Fishing Company. Ekane State High Court has restrained the House of Assembly from investigating the boss of the state's Public Complaints and Anti-Corruption Commission, Muhi Rimingado. The PCAC's Executive Secretary on July 22 filed a motion ex parte which urged the court to restrain Kano State House of Assembly from investigating activities of the Commission. At the resumed hearing, Justice Sanusi Adoma Aji restrained respondents from investigating activities of the Commission pending determination of the motion of notice. The judge adjourned the matter till August 6 for hearing. Now to security matters. Kaduna State Police Command says 3 policemen sustained injuries when bandits attacked the Maraban Jos Divisional Police Headquarters in Kaduna State. Spokesperson of the Kaduna State Police Command, ASP Muhammad Jalige, said this in a statement signed by the police public relations officer. The statement noted bandits in large number came in 3 Sharon utility vehicles and shot sporadically in order to gain access into the divisional armory, but met professional and stiffer resistance from the personnel on duty. The Commissioner of Police, Kaduna State Command, Umar Muri, issued a stand directive to all officers of the command to ensure proactive measures are in place to protect all police facilities in the state and forestall a repetition of the ugly incident. The Katsina State Police Command says it has foiled bandits' attack at Kabobe village in Basari local government area of the state. The police public relations officer in the state, Gambo Isa, revealed this in a statement issued in Katsina. He said bandits in their numbers on motorbikes, armed with AK-47 rifles, locked Jibia Basari Road at Kabobe village in the local government area. He further explained search parties are still raking the area with a view of arresting the fleeing bandits and to rescue remaining 3 persons as investigation is ongoing. Kano State Fire Service has confirmed the death of a 20-year-old man, Yusuf Aliyu, who drowned in open water at Dambare Bakar Lamba in Kano State. This is contained in a statement signed by Saminu Abdullahi, Public Relations Officer of the service in Kano, on Saturday. According to the spokesman, cause of the incident is still being investigated. Coming up after the break, passengers panic in Ilorin over plane crash. Do stay with us.
Get latest updates on current topical issues and breaking news by downloading the TrustTV mobile app on your Android devices. Go online, click Google Play Store, search TrustTV, install the app, and get doses of unfiltered information on happenings all over the world in your pocket. TrustTV, documenting the Nigerian story.
Welcome back and thanks for staying tuned. Here is a recap of some of our top stories. Lagos residents are out to cast their ballots in 13,323 polling units across 57 local councils in the state to elect local government chairmen and councillors for a fresh 4-year term. Kaduna Police Command says 3 policemen sustained injuries when bandits attacked the Maraban-Jos Divisional Police Headquarters in Kaduna State. Moving on to more news, Nigerian government says it is not aware of the controversial tweet by President Muhammadu Buhari last month that was deleted by the microblogging site Twitter. In a counter affidavit filed before the Lagos Division of the Federal High Court in response to a suit instituted by a human rights lawyer, Inibehe F. Young, that the Attorney General of the Federation and the federal government said they were unaware of the tweet. Joined as first to third respondents in the suit are the Accountant General of the Federation, the Minister of Information, and the federal government. An Air Peace airplane flying unspecified number of passengers reportedly crash-landed at the runway of the Ilorin International Airport. The incident forced the airport to an immediate closure with passengers, including some highly placed Nigerians, left in a total panic over the near-death experience. Subsequently, all flights to Ilorin were cancelled until the evacuation of the plane that crashed around 9:30 in the morning upon landing in Ilorin from Abuja. Reports revealed that the accident was caused by a tire explosion which sent luggage dropping on passengers from the cabin. The federal government has introduced a replacement scheme called the Livestock Intervention Program 2 years after the suspension of the controversial Rural Grazing Area Scheme in July 2019 to address lingering farmer header crisis across the country. This comes amid the federal government's intensified efforts to revive colonial-era grazing routes in many states across the country as per the directive by President Muhammadu Buhari. According to documents from the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development cited by one of our correspondents, the LIP scheme will see the federal government establishing 8 large herder settlements in each of the 6 pilot states, namely Adamawa, Kwara, Niger, Bauchi, Kaduna, and Gombe states. Governor Aminu Waziri Tambuwal of Sokoto State has appealed to the Academic Staff Union of Universities to deploy better ways of engaging the federal government than the perennial strikes it often embarks on to press its demands. Governor Tambuwal made the plea while receiving the new executives of the Sokoto State University chapter of the union. He appealed to the union to develop some skills of negotiations geared towards arriving at a consensus and common ground between it and government at various levels other than the strike. Coordinator Compliance Team of the National Association of Government-approved freight forwarders, Ibrahim Tanko, tasked freight forwarders on the need for genuine declaration of goods imported. Tanko made the appeal in a statement issued in Lagos State. He warned it would not be business as usual for terminal operators, shipping companies, and freight forwarders that fail to abide by the existing government directives on ease of doing business policy. He also noted freight forwarders making genuine declaration would help government to realize its revenue target. Nigeria Center for Disease Control says the country recorded additional 317 COVID-19 cases on July 23 from 187 cases on July 22. The NCDC made this known on its website on Saturday morning, noting that additional infections took the country's total coronavirus cases to 170,623 and 2,131 casualties. It stated the additional new cases were reported from 10 states and the Federal Capital Territory. Away from Nigeria, key indicators of COVID-19 transmission in the United States have continued to surge amid a slowdown of vaccination and rapid spread of variants. Experts say the inadequate implementation of COVID-19 control measures and the flawed system of the U.S. are the causes for its failure in containing the pandemic.
A good stock of vaccines available. The response has been so far slow, both in terms from the government side and also from the public who have not joined to ensure that they get vaccinated in time.
Still talking about coronavirus, at least 800 people in Uganda received fake COVID-19 vaccines last month from unapproved people as the country is battling a surge in cases from the ongoing fourth wave. According to the Director of Health Services Monitoring Unit under the Presidency, Dr. Warren Namara, the counterfeit jabs were administered over the month of May and June during a deadly surge of coronavirus in the East African nation, when new infections soared to record highs of about 1,700 cases per day. The fraudsters targeted people looking to pay for immunization, including corporate employees, at a time when vaccines were in short supply. And in sports, Zambia captain Barbara Banda is the first woman to score back-to-back hat-tricks at the same Olympics in her side's thrilling 4-4 draw with China. Zambia, the only African team competing in women's football, came from 3-1 down to lead 4-3 only for a controversial late penalty, denying a memorable first Group F win. Striker Banda also scored a treble in their 10-3 loss to the Netherlands. China's Wang Xuan claimed all 4 of her country's goals. England winger Jadon Sancho says joining Manchester United is a dream come true after he completed his £73 million move from Borussia Dortmund. Sancho is the second most expensive player of all time behind his new United teammate Harry Maguire. He joined United on a 5-year deal. And that wraps it up on the news update. Don't forget to follow us across all of our social media platforms for more news. I'm Aisha Salihu. Thanks for watching.